Douglas. Before you go, you've written a superb piece for The Telegraph about America's leftist media paying a price for their role in covering up Joe Biden's incapacity. It's been obvious incapacity for some years. You argue the fact that so many serious journalists denied what was obvious to all of us explains why trust in their reporting has collapsed. Is the damage too steep to fix, or can they restore their credibility?
Well, the interesting thing with the American media class is that so much of it just covered this up for years, not just the past 4 years, for many years with Joe Biden, even before the 2020 election. They were all rooting for him. And so they covered things over for him. And now they all say that they're brave truth warriors for writing books about it now. They claim things like, um, there was a sort of cover up from the White House about the extent to which Joe Biden was mentally incapacitated. There wasn't just a cover up from the White House or Jill Biden. There was a cover up by much of the American media, but not all. Just as not all the media was to blame for this. There is a fall off in public trust in America as elsewhere in the media because of a concerted cover up like that. But Rita, if that same political and media class had read the New York Post, they'd have been able to know about this, 5 years before they themselves agreed and broke the story. If they'd have watched you, Rita, and me, Rita, on Sky Australia talking in recent years, they'd have seen that we knew something was up. We identified something was up. You and I weren't silent. When Joe Biden was claiming that he'd just spoken to dead world leaders, or was wandering off stage and off script in ways that were weird even for Biden. So no, it's not everyone who ignored this, but it really is quite hard to stomach to see the very journalists who spent years covering up Biden's cognitive decline, now writing books saying, it turns out that Biden in 2024 wasn't peak Biden after all. And how could we have known? There were no signs, nothing to tell us.
Yeah, when it doesn't matter, suddenly they've got the breaking news. And it's been fascinating to see the reception they're getting from other leftist media who are treating all this as if it's some revelation when the rest of the country has known this, as we have discussed it for years. Douglas Murray, always a pleasure to speak with you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.